name's Thomas Sullivan from Hamilton, Alabama. I've been trucking for 15 years. I started coming to the Outsiders show in 2020. I missed last year. I got hung up in a wreck and it wiped my truck out. So I missed last year's, but it's a great event to be at. It's always a good time. The weather's been pretty every time I've been here, so it's a really fun show to be at. Behind me, we have my 2015 Kenworth T680. I pull a Conestoga, haul mostly steel and lumber. You may be wondering, what is the deal with all the sunglasses on my truck? The sunglasses have a child's name in it, and that child has a very rare genetic disorder called Lowe syndrome. It's 1 out of 500,000. It only affects males. Lowe syndrome affects the brain, the eyes, the kidneys, muscle growth, muscle tone. Some of these children are autistic. Some of these children develop epilepsy. Some of these children also develop rickets. It's a very ugly syndrome. There's less than 1,000 of these children in the world, and I have roughly 256 of those children listed on my truck as part of raising awareness for this awful syndrome. We do a fundraiser every year. It's in Hamilton, Alabama. We do our truck show of our own. This last year we had 75 trucks. It was a really great turnout. You can follow us on Facebook, the Waylon Sullivan Foundation. Me and my wife set up the Waylon Sullivan Foundation. With our boys' conditions, it's extremely hard to get life insurance. We come up with this foundation to where we could help these children and help these families through tough times, especially during the burdens of a death. We can help with funeral expenses, medical expenses, if some may arise, or if these parents' life has slapped them in the face, we can help them out there too. If they need groceries, their mortgage or rent paid, whatever they need, these Lowe syndrome families can reach out to us, and we'll do our best to help them in every way we can. If I gave advice for a child that wanted to grow up and be a truck driver, my biggest piece of advice is be courteous, respectful, and just associate with the other drivers. The trucking industry has lost a little bit of the camaraderie over the years, and man, don't be afraid to talk to other drivers. You know, talk to them, get to know them. You can meet a lot of nice, great people out here on the road.
Hi, my name is Jimmy Wayne McGowan. I'm from DeKalb, Mississippi, and I've been in the construction business trucking for about 23 years now. The name of our company is HJM LLC. We have 15 trucks total, counting dump trucks and lowboy trucks. We brought 3 trucks here today. We have their 2021 model. It's a heavy haul truck, triple axle. We have 2 2022 trucks, 389s. One standing here behind me. We've been coming to the Outsiders Truck Show. This is our 2nd year. We was here last year. We brought 1 truck last year. We brought 3 this year. Hopefully we can bring more of our trucks this year. The most important thing I learned in trucking is you have to be dependable. If you're dependable, the work will be there, and it'll come. And what we really love about the Outsiders Truck Show is the trucking family is a close-knit family. You can always depend on it. If you're having issues with something, you can always call your friend, and they're always willing to help you out. And then the Outsiders Truck Show is very, very family-oriented. There's plenty of things for the kids to do. They got good food. It's a nice location here in Philadelphia, Mississippi.
been trucking since I was old enough to drive, really. My father and I run Ashley Farms and Trucking out of Raleigh. Currently have about 65 trucks in our fleet, owner-operators and all, a little over 200. Primarily based in the wood business, wood chips, sawdust, shavings in the south central Mississippi area. This is my third year coming to the truck show up here in the show, the Outsiders Truck Show. The Outsiders Truck Show is a great family event. You bring the kids, and they usually have a jump house and good cooking too. Hang out with your friends and just enjoy it. It's a good Saturday evening. Behind me is a truck we call Lightning. It's a 2007 Legacy. One of our drivers, Mr. Kenneth Barber, the CB handle was Lightning. He drove ours for several years. This truck was purchased new in 07 for him, and he passed away. And whenever he passed away, took the truck down and started going through it. I drive it myself personally every week on our low boy division. We've done quite a few modifications to it. Probably my favorite modification we've done to it is changed all the glass out and put bus glass in it, which is the chrome lock rings in the front and back. And the strobe lights, making the cab lights, bumper lights, everything strobe over packs. A 13-year-old kid wanted to get into trucking. What would I tell him? Whew. Well, I would probably wouldn't go out for the owner-operator motto first. I would probably find me a good company to go to work for, kind of learn the ins and outs of the trucking before you try to step out on your own. I know a lot of people, young guys that try to come up and get their own truck and go out to it. And with today's economy and the way fuel prices are, it's really tough out here to do that. I was blessed enough, my dad brought me up in it. He had trucks. So I didn't have to go out and purchase my own to start out with. I did buy my own, but I did have him behind me, so it made it a little easier.